Hello everyone! I recently dyed my hair red and many of you asked for a tutorial, so here it is. I'm going to show you how to dye your hair red without using bleach and damaging it too much. It's an easy hair dyeing process, so let's get started! The hair dye that I'm using here is L'Oreal Excellence HiColor Highlights in Magenta. This is more of a cool pink red hair color, and if you would rather have something brighter and warmer, then you should go with the shade red. With that, you're going to need a 30 volume developer, and I would recommend ion-sensitive scalp developer if your skin gets irritated easily. You're also going to need a plastic bowl and a mixing brush. I got all of these materials at Sally Beauty Supply. You're going to start by emptying the hair dye into the plastic bowl. Then, add in the developer, and this should be done in a 1:2 ratio, so it would be 1.2 ounce of hair dye and 2.4 ounces of developer. Mix all of that up until you get a consistency that's like thick waffle batter. This is the color of my hair before the process. Most of it was previously dyed brown, and I have a few inches of my black roots growing out. Usually when I dye my hair, the roots always come out brighter, and if you have the same problem, then you follow the steps that I'm taking next. You're going to first divide your hair into 4 sections. Then, you're basically going to work on each section, but you're only going to apply the dye to the ends of your hair up to a few inches away from the roots. The reason why you're avoiding your roots is because the dye will develop faster there, so if you dye all of your hair at the same time, then the roots may come out brighter. This is what my hair looks like after I have the dye on aside from my roots. You're going to let this process for 20 minutes and then mix together new dye and apply it to your roots. All of your hair should be fully saturated in the dye. It took me 2 bottles, and you may need more to get the job done if your hair is longer and thicker. As you can tell, this hair dye stains like crazy, so I didn't feel myself applying it on because I didn't want to make a huge mess in my bathroom. It definitely helps if you have someone do this for you, and make sure that you cover your floor. At this point, cover your head with a shower cap or plastic bag and leave the dye in for 15 more minutes. Then, you rinse it out with cool water and condition your hair well. This is my results afterward, and I'm super happy with it. I noticed that the light brown parts of my hair took in the color better in my dark virgin black hair, so the top is a little darker than the bottom. I'm actually glad this is the case because when my roots grow out, I'll blend in better. I'm pointing this out to let you know that if you have virgin black or dark hair to begin with, then your hair dye results may be darker than mine. Overall, I absolutely love this beautiful magenta color. Like I expected, it's not a bright red but more of a cool toned down red color. I like that it has some pink in it as well. The color already stands out when you're indoors, but when it's outdoors in natural lighting, it's more vibrant and lively. Under the sunlight, it shines even brighter. I've dyed my hair many times before, and this color has got to be one of my top favorites. I've had it for a few weeks now, and so far, it hasn't faded much. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. So that concludes this tutorial, and I hope this video is helpful to any of you that are planning to dye your hair. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Toodles!